how to get a hero reviewed. Normally, I would review a hero on Tuesday. That is if we follow our schedule anyways, which we haven't done very well recently, but hey, we will definitely try. Anyways, every Tuesday I take heroes that you guys have sent in via sending it into my ID, or through donations, or through free-to-play orbs on Twitch. Anyways, there's a bunch of ways that are free or monetary or whatever to get your heroes reviewed. We also have the Nimdom top 10 section in our Discord to send a hero in. So if you want to make Nimdom top 10. Anyways, there are several ways to get your hero on stream, but mostly I try and focus on it like one day of the week. Anyways, pretty simple. Pretty simple. Show up on stream, send your ID in, or through other methods, and then you'll be on. That is if I don't get too tired first. Sometimes these things go on for hours and I will die. Basically young Marth level, except she's a dancer and she doesn't have her own unique special, but she's probably the best offensive dancer in the game right now. Offensive slash defensive, because Rapier allows her to be used on both phases really well. Kind of like Micaiah, but Micaiah is a lot easier to kill than Phina, because Phina has this combination: DC, Spurn. So at plus speed, 45 speed, 56 attack, 48 speed, 45 HP, 56 attack, 48 speed, 31 defense, 28 res. Gets you Rapier, Dance, Glimmer, doesn't counter, Spurn 3, times pulse, and brazen attack speed. See, this is called synergy, which Jonathan doesn't seem to understand. When you have one skill that wants you to be under 75%, you might as well carry two. And yeah, the Glimmer's at 1 cooldown, so that as soon as they hit her, she triggers Glimmer, which would trigger the Spurn damage, which would be a really good synergy. So yeah, this is a very scary Phina, and used in Ether Raid's defense is where this stuff shines. It's actually Phina's actually capable of shutting down specific teams, just because of how dangerous she is. With damage reduction and first hit and a Glimmer on top of that, yeah, that's some serious damage. I wouldn't really change anything. This is really good. Brazen attack speed just to max out Spurn even more. Okay, I can agree with that. Look, Keaton, when you believe in everything working on just hinging on one thing, it's gonna take some experience for him to realize how often that fails. A speed Reinhardt definitely is dumb. That's why when you said it to me, I was just like, you're seriously gonna make me look at a Reinhardt. No, he meant Walhart. Alright, this one actually works really well. So let me put it together. 40 plus 3 plus 3 Wolfberg. So it's plus 40 all stats. Plus 6, plus 6, plus 6, plus 3. So that's crazy. So that's 7, 13, 19, 25. 25 extra speed. You hit 53. I hope you go plus speed on this Walhart to just make it perfect. But yeah, 53, because that's, again, 6, 6, 6. That's 18, 21, 25. 53 speed. If you go plus speed, I definitely believe in this, especially once you make plus 10. Speed Heart is a definite thing. If you run triple solos on him, it definitely works. With a Rouse speed defense, it's perfect. The shitty thing is he has no res, but honestly, it doesn't even matter. His effective res is 21. But yeah, it's really good. Your attack goes up by 10, 13, 13. So you get 69 attack. Nice. And yeah, your speed is 53, and your defense is even respectable, because that's 6 plus 6 plus 4. 6 plus 6 plus 4. Well, actually, 6 plus 7, 13. So that's 55, and your res is 6 plus 4, 27. Yeah. Sorry, I didn't add your speed res solo. But yeah, all the solos together just add so many stats to him, and it works perfectly. It's a shame, like, Wolfberg doesn't do more than just stats, but it works out pretty well. So, plus speed Laslows are a thing. People have been doing it for a while, but I always question, why would you do it? The reality is, like, it kind of works because if you fully buff her, if you have peony support, if you have speed res, okay, so you fully buff him with Laszlow's Blade's there, Peony's there, speed res solo's there, then you get to a decent amount of speed. But like, if you lose any of the buffs, then it doesn't work, and then it just does nothing. Isn't the idea with him first to like just kill him with 2 shots anyways? I fumbled. It's a guy, obviously. There's one guy on YouTube who swears by Laslow. Yeah, no, I know. PP cool. He really believes in Laslow. Anyways, the build works. I'm aware it works. If you get speed smoke off, then the repel starts working. But for me personally, I wouldn't bother with repel until you can reach like 55 speed on your own merits. Because there are as heroes get faster and faster, it gets harder and harder to pull off something like repel on a fundamentally slow unit. Because the new heroes nowadays we're getting are like 40 speed base, and then if they go plus speed, and sometimes it's like actually half the times like those plus speed heroes, if they do go plus speed, it's a super boon, so they hit 44. So like we're getting to a point where there are heroes that are just so fast at base that if you do try something like this, if anything doesn't click, not only do you get like no damage reduction, they're doubling you. So yeah, I personally would not do plus speed Laslows or anything like that anymore. It just doesn't work. I mean, it barely works now, but it's definitely not going to work in the future. In terms of the build itself, though, like there's nothing I would change. It works. It's synergetic, very synergetic. Hey, I just had 11 copies of him, and I would really like his art, Nimious, and I was also mad that I got pity broken by 2 fallen eggs. Ah. 39 speed used to be really good. That's true. But yeah, nowadays this is really pushing it. +9 leg yarn. Want to see if you have any suggestions for my leg yarn. I also have another copy, so plus attack or plus speed. Ooh. Honestly, with the current meta, as the speed increases, plus speed's the safest thing. I don't really think we're headed towards anything else other than speed meta nowadays. Other than that, leg yarn's most of her true damage is going to be off of this. Adds 50% of total bonuses on foe to units attack speed, defense, res during combat. On foe to units attack speed, defense, res. Yeah. So most of your damage, I mean, it's gonna be all from Nui anyways. And going plus speed gives you the option to use her defensively, because as it stands, 43 speed is enough to get you hit, doubled. Whereas if you have plus speed at 46, it's much more unlikely to get doubled. So I just go for plus speed. Rely on Swiss Barrel, and then once you're into Brazen attack speed for more attack and more speed. If you go plus speed, you hit 46, 53, 60. 60 might seem a lot, but again, if we're considering we're going up against like heroes that are hitting 55 speed and have spurn and stuff like that, close call, ridiculous things, you kind of have to just outspeed them. If you hit them only one time, you're unlikely to like one-shot them. But if you can hit them twice, that's a lot more likely for things to go well. Yeah, the build itself is good. It's just I would absolutely go switch to plus speed. Air Orders is good for dropping in support. Moonbow is not what I would use. I would absolutely run Bonfire, because the idea is you attack, they attack, you attack, and then you get the kill, and then you hope Bonfire for the next battle, and hopefully that gets you to nuke somebody. Whereas Moonbow, I guess Moonbow guarantees that fight you're taking, you're gonna win, but I'd still switch over. If you get into Brazen percentage, this would be nice. But how do you get into Brazen percentage? Abdallah smashed. I don't even want to talk about him. Okay, so if your opponent's buffed up, so you only get hit one time, which guarantees you into Brazen, but your first time fighting is not very scary at all. If you can get into Brazen, this starts being something, but if you can't, this is not so scary. 40 defense, 43 res. If they're buffed up, you get +4 to everything else. Threat attack speed. I don't know. Where are you using this in? Remember we had 50 stamina? Yeah, it was a hell of a time. It was bad. It was really bad. I hated that. Like, I would get up early in the middle of the night just to play it like that. It's so dumb. I use him whenever I feel like it. Okay, if it's anywhere, then yeah, you get into Brazen really easily, because you can just take a fight from anybody and get into Brazen, and then afterwards, Sure, it worked. I actually missed Rushy. Wow. I did Fury Special Fighter on mine as well, except I did Noontime. Because if they hit you, it's -2 cooldown, so I want to instantly hit back with a Noontime. Brazen Attack Speed. That's interesting. If you do Brazen Attack Speed with Special Fighter, you got a 50 to 80% chance gap where they both work. I personally would not run Brazen Attack Speed. But with Fury 4 at all times taking damage, so you're always at 39. 39 out of 47. What is the math on that? It is 0.829. So you still need to take some damage in the battle itself and not fully heal. Okay, so as long as you take... Hell, even if you're 37 out of 47? Yeah. 38 out of 47? Yeah, no, you have to be 37 out of 47. So this knocks you by 8. So you have to take like 2 damage in the battle itself in order to trigger Brazen Attack Speed. I guess that works. But yeah, I would go to Noontime instead and make sure you take some damage in battle and then heal back up. And then I guess the Fury 4 Special Fighter Brazen Attack Speed, it could work. It's close enough that it seems really plausible. If you use her offensively, then... yeah. Maybe try attack speed 2 just to get the balance immediately. But the Brazen does make sense. Okay, I would just keep his Brazen attack speed then.